We've been kicking, shooting, hitting, tackling, cheering, serving, drilling, racing, and catching in Amarillo, Texas for more than 7 decades. These days, around 15,000 players suit up and compete in more than 20 Kids Inc. sports each year. But in the beginning, the playing field looked a little different. It was 1945 when Amarillo businessman Cal Farley called on his young friend Bus Duggar.
He says, "Say, kid, come here."
Farley asked Duggar to start a sports program for kids in southeast Amarillo.
And I got this old truck went out there and picked up 11 kids. And I took the old Maverick Club, which is down there close where it used to be. I guess it's still down there. And I'd take them down there every day after school and work out.
The legacies of Cal Farley and Bus Duggar live on in the success of Kids Inc.
Never in their wildest dreams was it ever going to be this big.
After 7 decades of teams, games, patches, and t-shirts, Kids Inc. plays vital roles in communities across the region with programs extending into Hereford and Elk City, Oklahoma. Vice President and Chief Operating Officer Craig Wilfong has been part of the team that orchestrated much of that expansion.
What they were thinking back then was, let's just get some kids together, for them something to do in wartime while all the dads are gone, either built to factories building stuff, or they're in the military or whatever they're doing, they're overseas, and just get the kids involved and how it's gone from that to what it is today, and having the thousands of kids and hundreds of thousands probably over the 70 plus years that have gone through our program is just enormous. I mean, that is a huge deal.
Before his death in 2016, Kids Inc. founder Bus Duggar developed a close friendship and unbreakable trust with current president and CEO Jimmy Lackey. Duggar often described to Lackey what the organization meant to him.
Without question, it was his baby. He was there from the start.
Even though sports have been the centerpiece of Kids Inc. programs from the beginning, Mr. Duggar had an alternative goal.
Sports was just fun. I mean, he grew up boxing. He grew up playing everything there was. He refereed for years. He just enjoyed being around sports, but grooming athletes was not the focus. Getting the most out of people's potential was.
And for thousands of Kids Inc. participants over the years, Duggar's vision proved true.
You are learning to participate in a sport, yes, but you're learning to get along with your fellow teammates, your coaches, your mom and dads are there watching you. What a thrill that is for them to see that. And so the whole experience around Kids Inc. is not so much the game result, it's what happens to get to that result.
It has taught generations of kids the values of sportsmanship and competition and getting along with others.
Responsibility to show up and to do your best.
How to cooperate with each other, good friendly competition.
How to act when you win and how to act when you lose.
Not everybody wins. Sometimes you have to lose and sometimes you have to deal with that, and you take that into adulthood.
The experiences that they gave me on competition and sportsmanship, I cannot repay.
Besides those life lessons, participating in Kids Inc. also helps prepare kids for their futures.
Kids Inc. gives kids a chance to be successful. Those experiences help to build leaders. Leaders that come up in our school system and leaders that go on to college and become heads of corporations.
As a business owner, I would always like to hire somebody who's been involved in sports, learned how to play on a team, works with a team, looks to their leader, and is not always trying to be a total individual.
A lot of those kids have gone on to be great people.
And in our programs, the playing fields are diverse, giving children the opportunity to form new friendships.
Had a great experience with that, made a lot of friends, and really just learned a lot of great life lessons and had a blast.
Those relationships that I built on that team are relationships that I still have today, and friendships that are close family friends and friends that still coach with me today or I coach against. So it was just a neat opportunity to meet people and to grow as a person.
In 2017, more than 1,500 Kids Inc. teams played a total of 5,688 games. From preschool to club sports, Kids Inc. offers a program for everyone.
At the end of the day, more kids are involved, that's good.
Kids Inc., I think, strikes the perfect balance between competition and learning the skills of a sport, while at the same time remembering that it's just a sport and it's supposed to be for fun.
You're not out there to win, 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 win. They're out there to have fun, have fun, have fun. If you win, it's good. If you don't win, you still have your family. You still have friends.
When I get up every day, it's what are we going to do today for kids? And at the end of the day, we go home and go, well, what did we do today that was best for kids? And as long as we can do our best and say we did our best working with kids, offering all kinds of varieties of sports, I think we've done our job, and we can actually go home and smile about it and say, hey, that was a good day.
Remarkably, Kids Inc. carries zero debt. Our office building, the state-of-the-art Bus and Freda Duggar Sportsplex, and all of the equipment we provide our teams are completely paid for. And Kids Inc. has never passed those costs on to kids and families.
When you got 15, 16, 17,000 kids a year coming through, then that's letting me know in a town our size, we're making it affordable for people.
At times, I'll say Kids Inc., I don't think this child has the ability to cover this expense, and Kids Inc. will say, we'll take care of it. So.
At the end of the day, we're blessed with private support.
Without it, Kids Inc. would have to raise their program costs by 40%, something the company's president refuses to consider.
We're going to help them. We're never going to turn a kid away.
Each Kids Inc. staff member commits to preserve our mission to ensure that every child who desires to participate has the opportunity to do just that.
If we're not providing opportunities for all kids and making sure that every kid gets a chance to play, then we're straying from our mission. We're straying from who we are and where we came from.
And we're not stopping there. In the summer of 2018, Kids Inc. partnered with the Turn Center in Amarillo to launch the Kids Inclusion Program.
We've figured out a way to modify sports programs to bring kids with disabilities together with kids from our program, put them all on the same field or court, and let them play together.
Besides following the Kids Inc. mission, Lackey believes kids' inclusion also benefits society as a whole.
Eliminating those uncomfortable situations and those stigmas out there and fix it where everybody can do stuff together. That's what I get excited about.
Lackey and his staff are continuously seeking out ways to improve the Kids Inc. mission.
We're trying to stay new and on the cutting edge and fresh today as we possibly can.
And reach as many families as possible.
That's what it's about. We get the opportunity to touch the lives of more kiddos.
Log on now to kidsinc.org to see how you can become part of the next chapter in the Kids Inc. history book.